What's up everyone, this is Brian and this is my first video and first review for NCAA 14. This year's game boasts a lot of new gameplay features. It features a bunch of new options as far as running and option pitching and handoffs and such that you'll see right here when I do the zone read. The running style is a bit different. Most of that is due to the new Infinity engine that they added this season. They didn't add it last year, but it was in last year's Madden if you guys got that, and it's in this game. So the tackling is a bit more realistic than last year and just makes the gameplay overall better. As far as graphics in this year's game, it's about the same as last year's. They've pretty much reached the peak of what they can do on these systems, I think. So you're going to have to wait till next year if you're looking for a big leap in graphics. But they still look nice. It still looks good. There's not too much clipping as far as players go. No arms going through shoulders, no legs going through chest and stuff like that. So it's all good. But here you see the option running, which is a lot better than it has been in years past. And that's mostly due to their new running engine. Yeah, so along with this, they also have the Ultimate Team, which is also in Madden, where you buy packs of cards and basically build your team from different packs of cards. You can purchase these, but you can also get them from earning points by playing games online and playing against the computer in different challenges. It's pretty fun. You get so many uses per card, and it really works out well. It's pretty fun game option, along with the other, regular Dynasty and online mode and stuff like that. So those are some good additions in this year's game. Some bad parts about this year's game is, you'll see here, I'm going to run a play, and then I will quickly call a no huddle. Well, when I do the no huddle, it comes up, I have to call my normal play and everything like that, and it takes some time. See, I snap the ball at about 24 seconds, where when the computer does it, they will snap the ball and it will pretty much be immediately, and I'll have zero time to pick my play, which that's fine if that's how they want the game to be, but at least make it even for both teams. So a lot of times when I call the no huddle, and I'm just using the option read just to show you how it goes. A lot of times when you use the no huddle for the player, you will have to wait until your guy calls out to all the players and the defense fully switches, and that brings you down to about 20 seconds or so. But then when the computer runs it, they have about 28 seconds and you barely get to call a play, and we'll see right here how it goes. So the running back takes the ball and he gets tackled. He hurries up, they call a hurry up, and they run to the line, and by the time I get my plays up, I cannot pick a play. So that's a problem, and hopefully that gets adjusted. And there are many bugs in this game, and as of today, the 24th of July, they have not added a patch. So hopefully soon that'll come along, because not only is this a bug, but also there's smaller ones such as the face masks for Nebraska and Texas A&M, I believe, and many other teams are gray or white instead of red or whatever color they're supposed to be, and that can be a problem. And here you also see the new Infinity tackling engine, which is pretty good. They seem to cure a lot of the bugs that were in the Madden engine, so that's definitely good. What I also like is this Coach Jordanis, hard to say, but and it shows up at the top and it tells you things to look out for, and it's helped me out in some pretty pivotal moments so far in these games. Right here we'll show you, we'll go over to Texas A&M, Ohio State. We'll show you one of the bugs here is you'll score a touchdown and it'll have you watch your player disappear and run over to the sideline, and you can see down by the clock that your clock is just running out. Your play clock is running out. So you cannot pick a play, and it'll go all the way down to 1, and you'll either have to take a timeout or button mash basically until your plays get brought up. Here I just let it sit, and then eventually it gets to 1 and keeps staying there. Also, another glitch is the magical ball just keeps rolling and rolling and rolling. Doesn't stop until the clock hits 1 basically, and you get this one you do actually get called for a penalty. The other one will just stay at 1. But this happens quite frequently to me. But this seems to be like a pretty easy fix, should be in the next patch or so. This one, however, is a little more extreme. The center just takes the ball and runs for the first down. That's not legal in any form of football that I know of. So this is more of a weird thing that happened. I caught this on footage, and yeah, the center just picks up the ball, runs for the first down, and then gets tackled. One of the other minor ones I saw was during the Ohio State Texas A&M game. The Army logo was at the top. But back to the good stuff. The recruiting has changed this year, and instead of wasting all your time recruiting, basically, you get to use a lot more of your time playing games, and I like it a lot. It's not as difficult. You don't have to manage time of calling players and stuff like that and pitching things. You just set an amount of points, and then that's it. You let it go. You can adjust it from week to week, and then here it'll show you how you stand versus other people and how far down you are. Once they commit to someone, you just remove them. Then you scout them usually as you regularly would, and the busts you can see right away. And the good thing is it only costs 50 points to fully scout someone, so you get to see how good they are right off the bat. So that's a plus. Then also, if you're not at a certain mark on their list, you will be locked out, and so there will be a little lock sign right there, and basically you don't get to recruit them anymore. So you can either keep them on your board or you can get rid of them. If you keep them on their board, there is a slight chance that they will change their mind and come back to you, but that chance is very slim. On the other hand, it's a better way to recruit. You're right back on the field. It seems like it only takes a couple seconds to set your recruiting, especially if during the beginning of the season you just have your 6,500 points or how many ever, and you set them on your recruits. I usually base mine on how much I want them to how little I want them, so that's 67 overall center. He's only going to get 200 of my points because I don't really need them, but it'd be nice to have them. But yeah, I've even changed up my recruiting style as far as this goes, and I've only done one season in the Dynasty, so it's very fun, it's quick, and it's a lot easier than having to waste your time with the calls. And you still schedule visits and stuff like that, and they visit and then they get more points, it seems, if they go this way as opposed to the old route that they have. So this is definitely a plus. I'd say as far as this whole game goes, I think the good outweighs the bad in this one. The small things as far as the ball moving and the center taking the snaps and the quickness of the opponent's no huddle, I think those can all be changed relatively easy, so I'm not going to hold that against them too bad. But I would have liked to have seen a little more as far as new game modes and stuff. The Ultimate Team was a great addition. But yeah, I think overall this is a good game, and I'm definitely looking forward to this college football season and playing more on the PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360's last hurrah in the NCAA game before they move on to the PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I'm sure they'll still make games for these, but I will be moving on. Thanks for joining me. Like, comment, and subscribe. Tell me in the comments whether I should change anything or for the next time, and what you'd like to see. So this is the grade I gave it. I gave it an 8 out of 10. Definitely buy, especially if you didn't get last year's version. This year's version is a huge step forward as far as gameplay mechanics and stuff like that go, and it's a good step in the right direction to go to the next gen and the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. So yeah, thanks for joining me, and I'm out.